There are three types of earthquake waves. First, P waves or longitudinal waves. Second, S waves or transverse waves. And third, L waves or surface waves. Now, the earthquake is measured with a machine called seismograph. The magnitude of the earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. The speed, or you can say the strength of earthquake could be measured on Richter scale. Okay, let's study about earthquake, a case study. Earthquake hit Bhuj on 26 January 2001. There was an earthquake which has hit Bhuj in Gujarat in the morning, and it's on the Richter scale is measured 6.9. Okay, above 5 the earthquakes are very very dangerous, and it was 6.9, so it was very dangerous, and we had a lot of uh, loss of property and life. Now, earthquake preparedness. When an earthquake occurs, we need to find out the safe spot, like under the kitchen counter or table or a desk, or we could stay away from fireplaces, near the chimneys, the windows, including mirror and picture frame, so that when it falls, you're not hurt. We need to be prepared, prepare ourselves beforehand, because nowadays the forecast weather forecast people, they give on informations regarding earthquake or tsunamis or etc., so that we need to be prepared for ourselves. So this volcano and earthquake, these are the two uh, uh, reasons of the endogenic forces which causes change on the earth. Now let's move on to the um, river, where we'll see how the changes takes place with erosion and dispositional. Okay, the major landforms. Weathering is the breaking up of rock on the earth's surface. Erosion is the wearing away of the landscape of different agents like water, wind, and ice. Let me explain you this. Suppose there is a big rock, and this rock, after many years, due to weather and all, breaks into small parts. Okay, so this process is called weathering. Now, after breaking into small part, this is being transferred with the means of wind or sea waves, or you can say glaciers. Okay, or river. Okay, and then being taken to the far off places or to different places. Okay, so this is called erosion. Okay, breaking up of rock into small parts is called as weathering, and then these parts are being carried by the means of wind, sea waves, glaciers, or rivers, and then get deposited into different places is called erosion. Clear? Now, let's come to the work of a river. For this also, let me give you a diagram. Suppose this is a running water. Okay, this is water. So, this water, when falls, it falls from over a hard rock, and in between there is soft rock, and again when it falls down there is hard rock. Hard, soft, and then hard. So when this river is falling, it hits the soft rock more, and then the soft rock gets eroded more than the hard rock and the uh, more than the hard rock. Fine. Now when this river flows, this flows into a zigzag way, you can say, into a wavy ways, or it gets twisted and it takes turns to flow. Okay, so this is called meander. Okay, now on the sides of this river there is flood plains. Okay, these are flood plains. Now there is also a raised banks near the flood plains, and these raised banks, they are called as levees. You can see these are flood plains. Okay, fine. Now sometimes what happens, this river gets cut and then it forms its a separate